If he catches you flush, it's good night. Good arm positioning, blocking that hook. Jab slightly off target. Swing and a miss with the left uppercut. Nice counter punch right up the middle. The crowd here cannot wait. They've been buzzing all day long, and finally, we're about to get it on.
This is not just hype. We are in for something special tonight. What an arena, what an atmosphere, what a building.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. That punch is beginning to take its toll. Beautiful counter shot. Just misses with that uppercut. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. Pretty dominant round there. Let's see how they respond here in the next round.
You can't leave it.
Here we go for round two. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
Todd, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be honest. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Insane action halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Perfectly matched.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Rocky Marciano was supposed to be the one knocking this guy out. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
No rest for the weary. Nice counter. Competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. As bad as... Here we go in round three. Who's going to land the first big shot? Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. That hook just can't find the target. Beautiful counter punch. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. They both want a highlight reel knockout. Pretty close fight here in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
These two fighters are made for one another. Well done with that counter shot. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Do you believe what we are seeing? Catch and shoot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Alexander Usyk. There's the bell for round 4. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Wasn't ready for that counter punch. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. The courage on display here is incredible. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That counter punch caught him clean. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
When you have a fight that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
His stamina is off the charts. Good counter punch. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. On to the 5th we go. Well, Johnny, can he keep them? Did you see that? Show us something, Rocky. Oh, do you believe this? Rocky Marciano is down! And as we take another look, it's this punch right here that sealed the deal.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you continue.
How about that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues?
But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
He misses with that straight left. He threw a punch and just got countered. They got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
There's a counter shot. miss with that jab. It's bombs away. Both men step back for just a moment. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner better get warmed up. They've got some work to do. Let's see. This is the beginning of round 6. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
How about that time counter shot? You hear people talk about a boxer's chin. Do they have a good chin? Do they have a glass jaw? Those are questions that are being answered here tonight.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go and it's just bouncing up and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
They exchange punches. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Just misses with that left uppercut. That counter shot lands. Prevents that left uppercut from scoring. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Good counter punching. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Let's talk about Alexander Usyk. Here we go, it's round 7. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
He's in there with a Hall of Famer, a legend.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
The jab not finding its target. Nice counter shot. Punch, counter punch. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Nice counter shot. It's knockout or bust for both of these fighters. It's Rocky Marciano who hits a counter punch. Nice slip to avoid the jab. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Alexander Usyk in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who. You can only take so much, and this guy wants no more. So there you have it. It is official now, and that is not the way anyone wanted this fight to end.